probably me. It was dying. I had to switch batteries on the radio. So, and you're not my first contact on, which is important because I think I've got my radio programmed correctly. So we'll have to try some groups out tomorrow. But I wasn't getting any traffic except for the Ontario-wide talk groups, and now that this one's working for me, that's good information for me. But anyways, I'm going to say 7-3s, and thank you again, guys, for getting back to me. And we'll put it over to Rick for the next transmission. I'll say 7-3s, guys. VE3MXG.
Yeah, Matt. All sounds kind of familiar. I'm not sure if we've chatted somewhere before. Anyway, very good pleasure meeting you. And on here, actually, I'm a Winnipegger displaced for now, and I'm not too far away from you. So what, about 2.5 hours up the 401 from you? A very good evening to you. Yeah, I guess if your battery was dying, it didn't sound like it out here. I was hearing a solid and heard everything you said, just like Mark did. And then we just waited and waited for to come back. So, I don't know. The only thing I'm going to throw in, Rob, if you're still there, yes, you are. Often I chat with Wayne at night as I'm walking Fritz. And so we give the system a good workout time or into the evening as well. But I noticed, I'm not complaining, I'm just putting some more information in your ear, that after a while from chatting, sometimes when I wait for his reply, I find out he's been transmitting a long time. And and I'm not sure if it's my hotspot or the internet or his end or Brandmeister, but then when I click and suddenly he appears mid-sentence or mid-transmission. Just an anomaly. I want to put and keep it along with all the other ones, and maybe one day the puzzle solved, perhaps. I'm thinking, yeah, internet or maybe Brandmeister really busy, and they need to maybe diversify or add some of the cluster, maybe. But that.
Gonna let you guys carry on there and get back to what I was doing here. Tearing something apart, laptop, so maybe I'll catch you later on, Rob, or tomorrow there, and you as well there, Rick. Plus I'm getting here. So I'll say 73s and pass it back over to you, Rob. VE4CA in the group, VE4CRN.
Yeah, no problem. You're still there, nice meeting you. And jump on here again. We were pretty active. And there's multiple repeaters that are rebroadcasting on Manitoba all the time. On Manitoba, you're coming through half a dozen repeaters out here. So, for the province here. With others listening, of course, from all over the world. Nice meeting you, and any questions, even come on out, and we can help you out here. Rick, yeah, I've noticed that too. Audio holes and stuff like that. It could be, my big guess on it is that it's a syncing issue, dependent on the internet and latency. And sometimes the multiple repeaters spool up properly, and other times one gets, and it doesn't rebroadcast. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't think it's necessarily it's not a programming, and I don't think it's overall on the internet issues, so to speak, or issue for that. Could be server, but everybody's got to realize that every slot and repeater that is connected to the server in Montreal talk to that server, and then that server spews out the information to the. So there's could be delays involved in there and that. So that's why it's kind of important for 2-3, so that the server in Montreal can bring up the hotspots and repeaters all over the place that are talking on the talk group. That's something like that. It could be a firmware issue within a radio, or could have some issues, especially if you're on an older firmware version. Possibility, anyways, because Motorola's never supported talker alias, say with an Anytone radio. So there's multiple ways to go with this, but I'm not sure what it is. So it happens so infrequently that I don't worry about it too much. And then using a hotspot for a second here.
NWA Phoenix.
VE3WIN.